What happens when you add 0, 10 to 5 inside of the JavaScript programming language? Let's create a variable up here. We'll call it result, and we'll set it equal to 0, 10 plus 5. Now, what you'd probably assume is that the leading 0 would get dropped, giving us 10 plus 5, which would result in the value 15. However, when we console.log this result, we can see that instead we actually get the value 13. Well, what could be causing this? In any base 10 number system, like the type of math that we typically do on pen and paper, the 0 in 0, 10 would be dropped, resulting in the equation being evaluated as 10 plus 5. However, in JavaScript, that's not the case. This is because JavaScript supports several mathematical systems, including base 8, which is sometimes called the octal numbering system. In octal, the numbers 0 through 7 are used to represent groups of 3 binary digits. This is a shorthand numbering system that can be used to represent binary with less space. For example, on the Wikipedia page for the octal number format, we can see that the binary representation for the decimal 74 is right here, but this can be reduced to the value 112 by converting it to octal. So it's another method of storing numbers that allows us to store numbers in less space than binary, but can be easily converted back to binary. So whenever you add a 0 in front of a number in JavaScript, provided that that number that you put the 0 in front of is a number that appears in the octal numeric system, that number will be interpreted as an octal number rather than being interpreted as a base 10 number. So in this case, the number was interpreted as base 8 rather than base 10 prior to having the 5 added on top of it, the 5 being a base 10 5. And that's why we get the value 13, because the number right here, 0, 10, represents the number 8 in octal.